Hello, this is Nia Santana, and welcome to In the Kitchen. Today, I'm so lucky to be sitting here with the most innovative, business-savvy businessmen, restaurateurs here in South Beach. To my left, I have Roger Duarte, and over here, Sam Gornstein. Sam, I'm going to start off with you. Coming from an extensive culinary background and now in the business aspects of it, how do you feel about opening your own business here in South Beach?
It's great. I get to go into the other side of the court now,
Right,
and
right.
experience the other things and grow the business and get to do some marketing, which I really love. And not only I know don't only get to concentrate on the cooking aspect, but also developing the whole idea
Exactly.
and the force behind pushing the business.
Now, how long has my ceviche been open?
It's been open for 9 months.
Okay. And did you open any other restaurants prior to this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Not as an owner, but as a chef, of course. I have been lucky enough to participate in about 4 or 5 openings of restaurants, and which is very helpful, especially when we open here.
Right, of course. So, what do you think separates my ceviche from other places on the beach? Why do you think this? Why do you think this business has been, or why will it be more lucrative as opposed to other places?
Obviously,
here?
the product that we
Right.
serve and how we treat our customers, the uniqueness of the product, the way we have our vision, how we want to handle it, and what we see. That, especially doing ceviche and burritos and tacos, sourcing a lot of local product, making everything to order, the quality, pricing point. I
Right.
think we have a very good upper hand against what other places are doing right now.
Right. So, speaking of pricing points, this is the man here. You can tell us a little bit more about the financing aspect and the money aspect, because this is what you do. You're the business side, correct?
Yeah, no. When it comes to food cost and all that, he manages
Okay.
it. But pretty much it's. I would say like the operational. We divide work, but we mix it together. The
Got
only
it.
thing I don't get mixed into is with the cooking side, because I can never compare
Yeah,
to his genius.
got it.
You have a brain here,
And so you actually have a background in investment baking, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
So I
Tell us
did
a little
my-
bit about that and how you went
So-
from investment baking to now in the restaurant industry.
So I did mergers and acquisitions and capital raising for Latin America. I finished off in a boutique here, and then I left that and I created another business focused on stone crabs, really because it was a blue ocean strategy. There was competitors, but it was a niche market where we could penetrate, and it was scalable at that point in time. And then as well, my ceviche, the same thing. Sam and I, we saw this opportunity. We saw that ceviche was something that was growing within the market. We felt that it was like the next sushi, but at the same time, no one was delivering in a quick service type format. And you would go to ceviche and you would eat at a Peruvian place, a Latin American place, but not as a takeout and go type format. And we felt that we had that opportunity. We created a name called My Ceviche, which was very easy to grab onto. And we created a menu that was simple to understand, but also scalable.
Nice. Well, so how do you think this relates to any other businessmen or entrepreneurs they want to start their own restaurant? What would be some tips or some keys to success?
I think it doesn't matter restaurants or anything. Analyze the industry, understand your competition, see if you have a competitive edge, do your financial model, make sure it makes sense. And if it does make sense, just do it, execute it. I think the most difficult thing that people do is they come up with ideas and they never follow their dreams, and they're scared of
I
it.
agree.
And I think being an entrepreneur, it's much less riskier than working for anybody else.
So tell us a little bit about the stone crab delivery service that you started. When did you start that, and how did that come about?
I started 4 years ago. I saw that Joe's was within the top 10 grossing restaurants, standalone restaurants in the United States. Joe's was not number one, but it was the top 3 restaurants in the United States. And I said, when you think of stone crabs, you only think of Joe's, but you find it in other places. So I felt there was definitely a niche market to create equity value in it. I did a little bit of reverse engineering to understand where I could find and source stone crabs. I found one of the largest wholesalers, vertically integrated with them to become their retail side, as they didn't have a retail side, and then created a brand and grew the brand through there.
Okay, very nice. So my question, speaking of the food, Sam, what is What is your favorite dish in the menu?
Ceviche.
That's
That's what
such
we're
an
known
easy
for.
answer.
That's what we do.
Okay.
And
And
that's what we breed.
what sets your ceviche aside from any other place?
Quality,
Quality.
sourcing, and freshness.
What
We
are
make
some of your
everything
favorite
good.
ingredients?
The citrus, of course.
citrus.
That's what divide the quality in ceviche, and then the quality of the seafood that we source. It's top of the line.
So tell us a little bit about your menu. You have ceviche, you have the stone crab. What else
Correct.
do you?
We have also salads, and we
Okay.
have burritos and tacos.
Okay.
And basically the menu, the way it's built, it's like build your own. So you
Oh,
can come
nice.
here, have a lot of fun, build it the way you want, how you want to eat it. If you don't like onions, we take the onions out. If you don't want it more spicy,
Cater to people.
correctly.
Very
And
good.
we really wanted to offer our clients a way that they can come here and eat however way they prefer it.
So, would you give any advice to any of the chefs out there and that have experience in the culinary side? They're fearful of starting their own business. Would you give them any advice?
Of course, you know, you want to always start small.
Okay.
I know almost every chef's dream is to have a very big restaurant, which requires a very large amount of capital investment, and you know it doesn't always turn out to be the best option. That's why restaurants are the riskier business to get into. You know,
Yes.
9 out of 10 restaurants will fail before the first year of operation. So you really want to be smart. You want to start small, control your expenses, and you know you grow the business organically.
So, why do you think my ceviche has been so successful so far?
I think my ceviche has been successful, definitely by the quality of the product. At the end of the day, what Sam and I bring to the table is past history, and they gave us a one-shot opportunity. And Sam himself is his own brand, you know, as an executive chef, Forbes 30 Under 30, James Beard nominated twice as Rising Star. And then me through my brand, George Stonecraft, they give us one shot, but then after that, it's all based on word of mouth, and you have to execute whatever you serve in a good way.
So, how was it teaming up for you two, coming from two completely different fields? Was it easy to integrate both of your ideas and form a good business plan, or have you had any challenges along the way?
I think it's been since day one we knew it was a good fit.
Love at first dollar.
Yeah, no. And more than anything, I trust Sam 110%, and I know he can execute his side, and I feel that he trusts me. And we understood what we wanted to do, and we both put our core competencies, which are totally different, onto the table, and we just executed, you know. And pretty much we have, at the end of the day, our vision changes here and there, but we have the same long-term and medium goals, you know, as well as short-term goals as well.
Great, and that would be good advice for any two people that would like to partner up and take a business venture.
I think the most important thing, apart from don't have an ego, you know, be able to roll up your sleeves in the beginning and start it off, like Sam said, you know, in any business venture. Don't be ashamed of it, just kick it.
Can you tell us a little bit about the investment process,
I mean,
raising capital?
yeah, I mean, if you're gonna analyze your business, do a financial model. Based on an industry, it's measured in different key metrics. And this side, through my ceviche, we didn't raise capital, but through George Stonecraft, we raised that first. I did a financial model, pro forma, projected at 5 years, then brought it to a 30-year valuation, got a 7 times EBITDA because that's what the trading comparables were at that time, between 6 and 8. And the first thing you have to make sure, whoever's investing in it has to like the concept and understand it, and take them step by step through that process, you know, and put some skin into the game as well. That way they feel more comfortable.
Got it. Okay. Actually, I have one more question. As far as the real estate, because we all know that with a thriving business, especially a restaurant, location is so important. Why did you choose this location, and do you think that it's been working out for you?
We both chose this location because we understood the demographic market area in South Beach. South of Fifth is very loyal people,
Very
but
true.
they're firm believers. Another thing is that south of Fifth, you have the best restaurants in South Beach, but they're all priced over $70 or above the average ticket sale. You have the most expensive condos, but they don't have a day-to-day place to where to go eat. And feeling here, we felt that opening right here in this part of South Beach, we were going to build a very strong loyalty base. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. In a restaurant business like ours, it's all about saving the customer database so you can penetrate it.
Good. So So Roger, I want to talk a little bit about maintaining profitability, you know, going from day one to now, and what you kind of look for as far as the future.
We definitely feel, I mean, even since me and Sam started this project, we wanted to build something that was scalable, something that could not be measured by the square footage of this place, which is 250 square foot, but something that can be multiple locations, can be multiplied not only in South Florida, but in New York, different DMA market areas. Through that, we started off the first 3 months, 4 months, 5 months actually, with word of mouth. We opened, we are very, we stressed a lot in word of mouth. We didn't want to spend any marketing dollars, because then we couldn't analyze what was coming through marketing dollar and what was coming through word of mouth, especially every month our revenue is growing month to month. When we started doing guerrilla marketing techniques. One thing was, for example, we have a spicy popcorn that everybody's pretty addicted to it. And the first day we opened, me and Sam went to the dog park. We felt that dog park owners or dog owners are people that have to take their dog 3 times out a day, and they like to talk between one of them, what's up, what's new, and they share that. So we gave them free popcorn, we told them who we are, what we do, and they gave us a shot, you know? It's very important to
So that was your technique.
That was
the
one of them.
popcorn at the dog park.
It's one of our skills, you know?
You have to develop your own technique, apparently.
Most definitely. Low
Yes.
budget, focus it, and believe in your product. I mean, if you don't believe in your product and what we do, there's no sense of opening.
You have to be able to sell it to anyone on the street, right?
Yeah, they have to be able to try it. And once they try
Right.
it, that's what sells.
So
it.
how would you compare opening a business here in South Beach in comparison to bigger cities like LA or New York? Is there any differences?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely feel, and this is another thing that we feel, both of us feel, the entry barriers here are much slimmer or lower, because the competitive advantage that you have of the people here, it's not the same tenacity, not the same determination, not the same skill sets, and not the same mentality. People in New York, for example, are used to working 12 plus hours, are
Very
extremely
true.
determined. Their quality of life is not the same as here. People here focus more on quality of life, and therefore there gives a great amount of opportunities to succeed here.
So a little birdie told me that we're going to be making some ceviche today. You're going to teach me. I don't know anything about making ceviche, so you have to teach me from scratch, and we can have our viewers learn with us as well. I'm really excited. I like my ceviche spicy,
Oh,
so
okay.
well, let's make it.
My ceviche is better than yours.
Oh, I'm putting you to the test.
No,
I'm ready
just
for the challenge. All right, so I'm so excited. We're going to be making ceviche,
Correct.
and here everything smells so fresh. Tell us a little bit about the ingredients that you have here.
So what we have here is some octopus.
Okay.
That, as you know, octopus can get a little chewy. So what
Yes.
we do is we braise it, so
Okay.
to tenderize it, and then we put it down. We cut it for the ceviche, so
Okay.
that the octopus is cooked. But we have some local fish here, which right now what we have is some triggerfish,
Okay.
which you can find here, and that's completely raw. That, you know, we slice it very thinly for the ceviche.
Okay.
And so basically here what we have is all the ingredients that you need to make the ceviches that we have on the menu.
Don't let the tentacles scare you guys, okay?
So you like octopus, right?
Yes.
That's one of the favorites.
You gotta be fearless here in Miami. Just go for it.
So let's make, how about an octopus and fish?
All right.
Perfect.
Do it.
Good. So we're
Just
gonna
give me
add
everything.
So we're gonna add the seafood there, and then what we do is we add some of the jalapenos. These are chopped jalapenos.
Okay.
Put that in.
What are some of your favorite ingredients?
Oh, definitely the jalapenos.
Ah,
And cilantro.
my type of guy.
Yeah. Cilantro is you can't take it out of ceviche. That's like a must.
Because it adds the freshness. Okay.
And then the onions, obviously, you know, they add that.
So make sure you bring gum, especially if you're on a date here at my ceviche.
Some crispy shaved onions. And then add a little tomatoes, some grated tomatoes.
So do you put it on the tomatoes or is it just?
No, these are grated tomatoes that we split in half.
Okay,
And
what
that's
we're
pretty
doing.
much it. We added for texture and flavor.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about this.
The sauce.
We're out of shrimp.
Very important, salt. You know, it doesn't add flavor, but it enhances the flavor.
Okay. Very nice. Okay.
In this case, the seafood.
Okay.
So we have 6 different sauces. This is the traditional one,
Okay.
which is pretty much freshly squeezed citric juice with
Okay.
some garlic, a little jalapenos, and onions.
Okay. Smells so good. All we
A
have right now
mixture
is
of lemon juice and lime juice.
Okay.
But we also have one that is very popular, which is the ají amarillo, which is also a blend of local citrus, a little bit of ginger, and ají amarillo, which comes from Peru, and it's a little juice. Yeah, maybe. As you know, the acid will start curing the fish.
Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fold it to get everything mixed up. And a little bit more juice.
So good.
Okay, and this is pretty much it. So now what we're gonna go ahead is we're gonna serve it.
There you have ceviche.
Correct.
Look at that. Yummy. All right, so here we are with My Ceviche's loyalist customers. This girl here, Megan, hi, how are you? They have actually nicknamed her Ceviche Girl because that's how many times she likes to come here. How many times do you come here a day?
I come
You can be honest with us.
probably once a day, 4 times a week, but I'll get enough to eat for the next day to take it to work.
Is it that good?
Is that good?
Wow.
Last week, I ate tacos 3 times a day on last Saturday, and then I had food for the next day for work, and I told them.
So what's your favorite thing on the menu?
I like the coconut ceviche.
Okay.
Coconut ceviche and the ahi tacos.
Okay. And hi, sir. How are you doing? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Salvatore.
Salvatore. And what's your favorite dish on the menu?
Actually, what I'm eating right here, it's actually a shrimp burrito.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good. The ingredients are very fresh and it's very tasty.
How often do you come here?
A couple times a week. Yeah.
Really? Is that the truth? Or are you being modest?
No, that's pretty modest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. And what about you? You don't have any food on you anymore.
She's holding it. I ate it so fast, so I finished it before the.
So apparently it is that good that you just had to devour it.
It's delicious. I did, yeah.
So what is your favorite thing on the menu?
The shrimp tacos and lettuce wrap. Mm-hmm.
And how many times do you come to My Ceviche?
Probably twice a week, every week.
Well, nice to meet all of you, and thank you for sharing your lunches with us. This is Nia Santana, and thank you for tuning in today in the kitchen. We had an amazing show, and please tune in next time. Good eats and good businesses.